Another important topic: effect of nuclear mass on different parameter. Different parameter. For calculation of any parameters, for calculation of any parameter, for calculation of any parameter of hydrogen atom in Bohr's model of hydrogen atom in Bohr's model, we can replace the mass of electron. We can replace the mass of electron by reducing mass, by reduced mass for accounting the mass of nuclear, for accounting the mass of nuclear, reduced radius of nth orbit, radius of nth orbit. So here the Rn is equal to, we know this one, here the Rn is equal to n square h square divided by, here the 4 pi square, and here the 4 pi square, and z and k is e square into m, z k e square into m. This m nothing but electron mass. This mass replaced by reduced mass. If mass on nuclear is accounted, then if mass of nuclear, or nucleus, mass of nucleus is accounted, then we can replace me mu. Here mu is nothing but reduced mass. This reduced mass is equal to, mu is equal to me into mn divided by, here the nuclear mass, here the me plus mn. This value you may substitute here, you will get the radius. Effect of nuclear mass on different parameters. So you will get here this Rn is equal to n square h square divided by, here the 4 pi square z into k square e square into me mn divided by me plus mn, So here the final value, here that should be is equal to n square h square into me plus mn divided by 4 pi square into z into k square into e square me mn. So this all are constant. Here n and z only variable. So that's why simply, and me and mn also variable. That's why here the final value 0.529 into me plus mn into n square divided by me, here the divided by, here the me compared to the me and mn, Mn, this value is very small. So small value, that's why here the only reduced Mn only, Mn only into Z. So here the final value, Rn is equal to here 0.529, so into Me plus Mn divided by Mn into N square by Z with angstroms. This is the final radius value. Here the mass of the electron compared to the mass of nuclear very small. In that situation, this is a formula. Another important one here, use of Bohr's model to define hypothetical energy level. This is this one entrance part very important. So in hydrogenic atoms, Bohr's first and second postulates, so are given. First and second postulate are given as, so in first one here the k Z square divided by Rn square, that should be is equal to, here the centrifugal force mv n square divided by Rn. This is the first equation. And in second one, so here angular momentum conserved, so angular mvn Rn should be is equal to multiplication number into h by 2 pi quantized. This is the equation number 2. Here the, if one electron is revolving around the nuclear, if one electron is revolving around a nucleus around a nucleus in a hypothetical atom, in which the force field, the potential energy, the potential energy, the potential energy of electron is given as here the U is equal to F into R. In the function of this energy, in the function of potential energy, the function of force, bounding force on this bounding force on electron is given as here the force is equal to magnitude of du by dr. So here the, in such a atom, Bohr's first postulate, in such a atom, Bohr's first postulate can be modified can be modified, can be modified here, can be modified. This one is a can be modified in first Bohr's model. This so here the energy, this one nothing but potential energy. So nothing but here the du by dr, magnitude of du by dr should be is equal to mvn square divided by rn. mvn square divided by rn. This is a third equation. And similarly, so second postulate here the mvn rn should be is equal to here nh divided by 2 pi, nh divided by this equation number 4. This equation number 4. Using 3 and 4, so above this equation, using above equation 3 and 4, we can calculate all parameter. We can calculate all parameter for this hypothetical atom. Sometimes they will give potential energy. They will ask V value, velocity value, and Rn value. So that energy whenever they given energy, this energy value, you may differentiate with respect to R. So you will get the force. That force you may substitute here. You will get the mvn square by Rn value. From this one you may find the compare this third equation and fourth equation. From these two equations you may calculate all parameters, means velocity and radius value and frequency value, angular frequency value. You may find the all parameters. This is the hypothetical atom. For all parameter for this hypothetical atom. So here the using, so here using above equations 3 and 4, above equation 3 and 4, we can calculate all parameters for this, all parameter for this hypothetical atom. Hypothetical atom. Here another important topic, excitation of hydrogenic atoms by collision. So here the collisions, already we know the inelastic collision and elastic collision, and already we know the what is mean by collision, already we know. So here I am going to take the condition elastic collision. I am going to take so elastic collision. So this axis. So here the first element, this velocity u1, this second one, this velocity, here the u2, here the condition u1 is bigger than u2. So here the elastically collision. So after some time these two are contact each other. Here the momentum exchanging. It means here the potential energy maximum at here in this situation, potential energy maximum in this situation, maximum at so here the mass, here the potential energy maximum, here the potential energy maximum at maximum deformation. After this one, here the two different velocities, this is a v1 and this is a v2. So v1, v2. Here the v2 is bigger than v1. After that separation. So here the types of collision with hydrogenic atoms. So here the types of collision, types of collision with hydrogenic atoms. So here the two types. Very first one, collision with electron, collision with electron. It means electron collision with here the atom, electron collision with atom, like hydrogen atom. This is at rest case. Here the kinetic energy. This one is here the kinetic energy. Now second one is collision with other atoms, collision with other atoms. So or particles, this particle nothing but photon, comma neutron, and the remaining alpha particle and beta particle, like that type of particles, and pions, kaons, like that all are particles. So one by one we are going to discuss. Another important one here, so already we discussed previous sheet, two important collision, two types collision is there. One is the collision of hydrogen atoms, so like electrons, so by collision. So here the electron, what happened, next we are going to discuss another particle, collision with another particle. So here as electron mass less than the hydrogen mass, we can always ignore the momentum of electron, ignore the momentum of electron colliding with atom, colliding with atom. So here hence it is assumed that electron, hence it is assumed that electron can almost supply its, or electron can almost supplied, can almost supply, it is full or any part of kinetic energy, it is full or any part of kinetic energy, to the atom for it is excitation, to the atoms for the excitation. Here the for hydrogen atom, here the electrons exact 1 to 2, here the energy 10.2 electron volt, so and energy 1 to 3, here the changing energy 12.09 electron volt. volt. So here the let us consider this electron, so moving and colliding hydrogen atom. This here the kinetic energy I am going to give you. Here the kinetic energy 11 electron volt. This 11 electron volt, this one is going to hit the hydrogen atom. So here the energy level of hydrogen atom, energy level of hydrogen atom, here two types is there. So one is let us consider photons, another one is the electron bombarding. So here the lower state like this, like this. These all are energy levels. So let us consider now here the lower state, here the electron. So here the like hydrogen atom. So here the photon. This is the photon. So colliding with the electron, this photon energy, kinetic energy, I would like to consider 11 electron volt. 11 electron volt. This much kinetic energy I am going to give to this. This is the direction of the photon direction. So here the after colliding won't change this electron direction. This one moving straight part. This one moving in the straight line like this. This is the direction of the photon. So now here the vacancy electrons. So here this is a photon direction. This one is the 11 electron volt only. This one also, this energy also 11 electron volt. 11 electron volt. This is another particle. So let us consider same particle colliding. So here the energy levels. So these all are energy levels. These all are energy levels. So here the electron. Here the electron. So here the electron bombard with or incident on this electron. Here this electron may be this path, may be this path, maybe this path colliding. One electron moving this direction, another electron moving this direction. So here I am going to give you here the 11 electron volt energy. So if this electron moving lower energy state n is equal to 1 to higher energy state n is equal to 2. So whenever that this traveling here in this in this one 11 point here the 11.2 like that, here the 10.2. so here the 11 electron volt going to give here there is some energy absorption, this energy some here the after this electron energy here the approximately 0.3 electron volt. This electron remaining all are this is going to take this electron. So for example here if you give 12.5 electron volt, maybe this electron moving second excitation, maybe third two possibilities there. So 11, if you give 11 electron volt, only one positive, one possible there, only the electron moving only n is equal to 2 case only. If you give 12.5, because here the 10.2, so here the 10.2, whenever if you give this much energy, this electron jump lower n is equal 1 state to n is equal 2 state. If you give this much energy 12.5, here the maybe second state, maybe third state also. Another important one, collision of a hydrogenic atom with another atoms or particle. Here the previously we discussed elastically. Here we are going to discuss inelastic collision cases. If collision cases, two cases simultaneously I am going to explain. So let us consider this one hydrogen atom at rest case. This mass is m2. So another one here so this particle, whether hydrogen or nuclei, neutron or proton, these all are here. Hydrogen like atom nothing but electron or proton or neutron. This mass is the m1. This one moving with speed here the v. This speed v. here the initial kinetic energy in this system, initial kinetic energy is equal to half into here the m1 into here the v2 square, v square, only v square, because of this kinetic energy 0, because this hydrogen atom at rest. After collision, these two are stick together like this. This is the stick together. Here this particle, here the v1 final and v2 final. So v1 final nothing this particle, and v2 nothing but hydrogen like atom. Here the momentum conserved nothing but m1 v should be is equal to m1 plus m2 into v final. This is the inelastic collision case. In this situation also kinetic energy final is equal to here also half into here I'm going to write m1 plus m2 divided by m1 into v final square. This is the inelastic collision. Here the maximum kinetic energy, here the maximum kinetic energy, last kinetic energy should be is equal to maximum kinetic energy, last kinetic energy is equal to here the initial kinetic energy minus final kinetic energy, by considering collision to be considering collision to be perfectly inelastic, perfectly inelastic, we can calculate maximum loss in kinetic energy, here the changing maximum kinetic energy, here the maximum kinetic, and any fraction here the and any fraction of this energy can be observed for so for excitation of electron, here the in this case also momentum on v m1 v should be is equal to m1 v1 f plus m2 v2 f. This is equation 1. Here in this situation kinetic energy, so initial kinetic energy minus changing kinetic energy, loss changing kinetic energy, here or excitation kinetic energy, should be is equal to here half m1 v1 final square plus half m2 v2 final square of plus 1 by 2 m2 v2 final square. So this is the equation number 2. Solve equation 1 and solve this equation. We can calculate solving equation 1 and 2. We can get v final value you may do and v2 final value, so you may calculate. This is the homework for you.